Hi, this is Jindo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. I was going to offer another talk in our series on the Shinshin Ming today, but instead I thought I'd kind of make an emergency announcement, a reminder to all the folks who are undertaking Ango and Jukai at Tree Leaf these weeks. It's both to folks who say, my Ango is not going so well, or it didn't go so well last week, or something interfered with my Ango. And those who say, oh, it's going great, everything's working fine, it's cruising along. Got to be careful with both of those viewpoints and really understand what Ango and Raksu sewing and all these practices mean. Someone said to me that they were sorry that they couldn't sit the Zazen Kai, or they couldn't sit Zazen as much as they wanted because their child was sick, or they had to help with the homework, or their child wanted a hug, and they felt that it had interfered with their practice. And I said, no, that is Ango. Helping a child if you need to help a child, taking care of your job if you're called away and need to take care of your job, is Samu work practice, is bowing, is even Zazen. On the other hand, don't take what I just said as an excuse just to skip Zazen or skip the Zazen Kai, saying, oh, anything is Zazen, anything is the Zazen Kai. That's not what I'm saying. If one takes any of these actions, these doings, these things in life sincerely and diligently as an opportunity for practice, it is. If you made a commitment to sit Zazen twice a day, sit Zazen twice a day. But if for circumstances beyond your control you're called away to take care of a sick parent, to nurse a child, to do something you have to do, don't say, oh, I'm missing Zazen. If you have no choice about it, realize that it's all Zazen. And then next time, if you have a chance, and the phone is not ringing and the child is not begging for attention and there's no dinner to be cooked, sit Zazen. You see. On the other hand, if you just take what I just said, let me repeat this, underline it. If you take what I just said as an excuse not to sit the Zazen Kai, not to sit Zazen, not to do this or that, because Jundo said it's all Zazen, you misunderstood what I said. If you didn't get what I said, please repeat what I just said. Go back to the beginning of the YouTube and repeat it all. Now the other thing is about my Zazen Kai is not going well, or it's going well. You know, the best, Ango or my Raksu sewing, you see, I just made a mistake. There are no mistakes. That's the point. Life is filled with mistakes and stumbles. This whole Ango experience, this whole Raksu sewing, is maybe looking at how to deal with this perfectly imperfect, wonderfully, flawlessly flawed life. You know, someone may sew the Raksu and boop, 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 I'm done. And I say, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, but it went so well. I just got through it in a few hours, a couple of days. Oh, I'm so sorry. Huh? Another person may say, you know, I was sewing all day and then I realized I had it backwards. I had to undo all my stitches and start again, and it was such a mess. I said, yes. You see, life is sometimes something we sew upside down and we have to redo. There are no mistakes when we see it as such. If you've made a mistake, go back, just this stitch, this stitch, this stitch. And if it's going too well and you just sewed it like a machine, you missed that wonderful lesson. It's what we do with the things that go wrong, with the screw-ups, because the real judgment of, oh, I'm messing up, oh, this is terrible, oh, my Zazenkai is going badly, my Raksu is a mess. It's all right here, you see. All right here. That's not an excuse to just do a messy job on the Raksu again. You see, you got to really understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, just be negligent and mess up the Raksu. It's beautiful. You can staple it together and glue it and just finish it in 5 minutes and it's a wonderful Raksu. That's not what I'm saying. So diligently, step by step. If there's a mistake, there's a mistake. Go back. Just like if the child calls you away from the Zafu, if the emergency at work calls you away from the Zazenkai, just do that. Folks who are saying they're having trouble with the chanting, wonderful! I hope you learn that the resistance to the chanting, the resistance to giving up chocolate, or the resistance to giving up coffee or whatever it is, or beer, even if it's a big thing, even drugs, even whatever you're giving up, the harmful thing is all right here. If someone says to me, oh, my Zazenkai is no problem, it's easy, I'm meeting all my goals, I say, maybe you made the goals too easy. Our way is not about punishing ourselves, but there has to be an element there of learning that the things we resist, the liberation from that can happen right here. So it should be something we don't like a little bit. Someone wrote me today and say, I have trouble at the beginning of the Zazenkai when the chanting, the bowing. I don't like that, the ceremony, the bowing. You want to know what? I really don't like it either. That's why I do it. Getting down there, I'm a big fat guy. I could use to cut out the chocolate a little bit myself. Getting down there to bow, sometimes I say, why? We bow. Sometimes I do the chant, I make a mistake. You know what I do? Continue from there. Got a little bit about what this Ango is about? Next time you say it's going well, it's going badly, next time you say I was taken away from Ango, please understand that it's very important how you say those things and what you mean by them. Please understand that when Ango is done well, you cannot be dragged away and there are no mistakes, even when you're dragged away and there are mistakes. Shall we sit with that? Just going to ring the bell and we'll sit right here. This is my office, by the way.